Yeah, so I called her. Yeah, I called her. I was like, and I texted her a picture of it.
See, they didn't tell me that.
I didn't notice it until, let's see, well, where'd it go? So look at it.
You don't have it looking up.
Yes, I do. Number 4, I think. I like number 4, actually.
So I asked
So
her,
she
really?
can.
Welcome inside the Junior Newsom Arena for high school volleyball. And it should be a good one tonight, folks, as the number 1 and number 4 ranked teams in the preseason, the 15th region, the Shelby Valley Wildcats, the top ranked team preseason coming into this year, led by Coach Riddle, Misty Riddle, will face the number 4 ranked team in the 15th region, led by Crystal Allen. That's the Betsy Layne Bobcats. So we're inside a Junior Newsom Arena for this matchup tonight. Some key players to watch out for tonight. You have for Betsy Layne, they have a 3-headed monster when it comes to scoring points. You have the junior Jaden Gerald, number 13. She's one of the best players in the 15th region, has a wide arsenal of offensive moves, has very smooth hands, has the ability to hit from the left side and the right side. Watch for 13 in blue. Number 15, the senior Harlan Sloan, hits from that left side, does a great job in her rotations on the front row. Look for 15 to come up big tonight for Betsy Layne. And the junior, number 25, Aubrey Williams, hits it from that right side with a lot of power. Look for, again, that's their 3-headed monster when it comes to scoring points. And the person who runs the offensive engine for the Betsy Layne Bobcats is a junior, number 10, Janiah Isom. Very smooth hands, one of the best setters in the 58th district. Now let's shift our focus over to Shelby Valley High School. One of the best players in the 15th region, junior, number 10, Miley Riddle, does a great job. Excellent leaper, excellent quick leaper. She's able to jump. She gets blocked. She's able to do a second leap very, very quickly. One of the most athletic players in the entire 15th region. Number 12, the sophomore, Shania Linton, one of the best middles in the entire 15th region as well. I know I've been saying a lot between these two clubs. Very talented players both ways. Linton does a great job in that middle for the Wildcats. And number 21, the person who drives their engine is Taylon Johnson, the sophomore. She has very good hands. She knows where her hitters are. She does a great job of getting the ball between setter and hitter. Coach Riddle's done a great job of improving that communication between the two. Shelby Valley had a very successful season last year, looking to improve on that in the 2025 season. Same thing for the Bobcats. Did a great job last year. 2 great coaches, 2 great programs. Should be a great ball game tonight. So appreciate you guys tuning into the Justice Broadcasting Network for high school volleyball. You can watch, if you're watching on Facebook, you want to switch it over to YouTube. A little bit better picture quality. It is the Justice Broadcasting Network, again, on the YouTube. We actually pull it up on the screen for you. You can actually switch over from Facebook to YouTube. A little bit better quality as far as picture. You can see the Justice Broadcasting Network, or you can, of course, you guys can continue to watch it here on Facebook as well, if that's where you're watching it at. Gary Justice Broadcasting Network. Appreciate you guys joining on the ride. For Betsy, let's actually start with the visitor, Shelby Valley. The first 6 on the floor tonight for the Wildcats. Miley Riddle, Riley Perry, Nakia Price, Linton, Palin Johnson, and Lindsey Baldwin will be the first 6. Again, Riddle, Perry, Price, Linton, Johnson, and Baldwin will be the first 6 on the floor for the Wildcats. Shifting focus over to the home team. The Bobcats, Betsy Layne will be a very familiar starting lineup. Number 13, Jaden Gerald, Harlan Sloan, Lakin Keithley, Aubrey Williams, Amari Anderson, and Kaylee Parsons will be the starting 6 for the Betsy Layne Bobcats. We'll send down to the table for the playing of the national anthem. Always good to hear the rendition of the national anthem. And welcome into inside the Junior Newsom Arena for high school volleyball.
Welcome to Junior Newsom Arena on the campus of Betsy Layne High School for tonight's volleyball action between the Wildcats of Shelby Valley High School and the Bobcats of Betsy Layne High School. First, for the visitors on the scoreboard, the Wildcats of Shelby Valley High School. Miley Riddle, Riley Perry, Nakia Price, Sophie Reed, Aaron Elkins, Savannah Church, Sanaya Litton, Talon Johnson, Lindsey Baldwin, Rachel Lester, Parker Smith, Abby Little, Cadence Dotson, Alina Fleming, Audrey McPeak, Bella Gravely, Kaylin Coleman, Allie Sparks. Now for the home team on the scoreboard, the Betsy Layne Bobcats.
What happened to my rock? No, I just sat down.
Get ready for the starting lineups for the home-standing Betsy Layne Bobcats.
Alexis Miller, Kylie Sammons, Kaylee Parsons, Molly Burchett, Alyssa Sisma, Lakin Keithley, Kennedy Allen, Isabella Presley, Janai Ison, Lacey Howe, Jaden Gerald, Amari Anderson, Harlan Sloan, Kendall Forsythe, Kristen Sullivan, Claire Newsom, Kenley Gerald, Elizabeth Joseph, Emily Bailey, Aubrey Williams, and Taylor Duncan.
Jesus Christ.
So that'll be the starting line between the two, and the the lead official will call the players to come and shake hands. Appreciate you guys tuning in to the Justice Broadcasting Network for high school volleyball. One last time, if you're watching on Facebook, if you want a little better picture quality, head over to YouTube. Justice Broadcasting Network. I encourage you to subscribe. We're covering high school volleyball all season long. or if you prefer to watch on Facebook, my name is Gary Justice. Send me a friend request or a follow on Facebook. Happy to become friends with you and be along the journey during the high school volleyball season. So the down official will check the rotation. Making sure everything is up to par. Libero will be Aaron Elkins for the Wildcats, number 19. You'll see the different color jersey. And the libero will be Molly Burchett for the Bobcats. The Wildcats will have first serve, and I'll be the setter is Taylor Johnson. Calls for serve. Up and over. Free ball over to the Wildcats, and Shelby Valley lead this one up as the bump was too long. Now Johnson will be back in the service area, a couple of dribbles. Up and over. Gerald was set from the left side. Riddle from the left side. Sloan over to Gerald, who will set this rotation. Harlan Sloan from the left side. Nice job of Elkins on the floor. Johnson. Riddle once again from the left side. Her swing. Keithley will bump it up. Two-hand push from Gerald Elkins. Riddle once again from that left side. A little bit more oomph on that one off the fan. They're going to say replay, and the reason why is you can see, actually right on this camera angle, a large fan. I have a substitution here quickly as Aubrey Williams will check in, replacing Lacey Howe. Oh, a change in the starting lineup. We didn't. I'm not sure the reason why that changed. Up and over. So it was a replay because the ball hit the fan. Sloan from the right side over to Elkins. Johnson will bump from the middle. That was Price. Nice job. Push. Johnson the bump from the right side. Sloan. Her attack is unsuccessful. That offensive possession for the Wildcats went to Riley Perry, the junior. Wildcats leading this one 3-0. Up and over, Keithley. Gerald with a two-hand push. Nice, crafty setter. Middle from the left side. Nice job by Burchett. Gerald will set. Parsons from the middle. Riddle from the left side. Her attack is off. Shelby Valley thought it was touched, and the line judge said it was touched as well. And they will switch the call. That's the right call. Off of Sloan's hand, she's not arguing at all. It's a 4-0, 4 quick ones for Valley. The first set. Sloan went over to Parsons. Sloan with a free ball, and that's wide. That's a 5-0. Couple of dribbles. Up and over. Keithley will set. Gerald from the back row. Her attack is long. Makes it 6-0. Johnson to start off in the service area, and she's been the only server so far. Keithley. Gerald with push. Back right corner. Excellent play. Leads to the first point of the night for Betsy Layne. And the senior Harlan Sloan will be in the service area. Crafty play with a two-hand push, back right corner, right in front of the line judge. Nice effort from Miley Riddle, just kind of a little short. Johnson will set. Riddle from the left side once again. Riddle showed off the leaping ability on that one. Janiyah Awesome will check in. Keith will check out for the Bobcats. 24 will check in for the Wildcats. I do not have a 24 on my roster. Serves up and over by Riley Perry. Awesome will serve and set. Elkins on the floor. Johnson will set Riddle from the left side. Big tile swing. Awesome will bump. Burchett will bump. Gerald from the left side. Off of Elkins' hands. Leads to another point for Betsy Layne. Got two of the harder hitters in the entire region, and Gerald and Riddle. Kylie Sammons, the junior, will check in for Aubrey Williams. And Kylie Sammons will be in the service area for the Bobcats. Appreciate you guys tuning in to the Justice Broadcasting Network for high school volleyball action. Johnson will set Riddle from the middle. Lee showed the finesse on that one. Scores the point for the Wildcats. Riddle has an all-around game. Aaron Elkins will be in the service area. A little barrow. Top for Alexis Miller. Awesome with a bump. Johnson will set the attack. Will come from the right side, and they'll be long. Salmons checking Parsons. Kaylee Parsons will be in the service area. Elkins with a bump. Johnson with a set. Riddle from the right side this time. She's blocked at the net. There's Gerald and Amari Anderson will host a little double block party on a Thursday night. Makes it 8-4. Parsons serves up and it's over. Elkins with the bump. Johnson. Lynn from the right side. Her attack did not cross. The net is off the tape, so it'll lead to a 4-hit violation. Bobcats currently on a 5-2 run. Kaylee Parsons remain in the service area. Off of Riddle. Johnson on the floor. Lynn with a two-hand push. Anderson in the middle. The push. Elkins on the floor. Lynn's on the set. Riddle with a two-hand push to the front left. Miscommunication leads to a point for Shelby Valley. And Riddle will be in the service area. Tough serve, excellent play, free ball upcoming. Let's see if it gets over the net. It does not. Makes it 10-5. Riddle, a couple of dribbles. The jump serve. Awesome will set. Johnson, a tackle comes from the left side. It'll be wide. Give you a look at the crowd. Very vocal fan section. Curves up and over. And that will fall in. Makes it 10-7. Serve is up, over. Johnson with the bump, Riddle from the back row, and her attack is going to be long. Makes it 10-8. Coach Riddle says, give me a timeout. Shelby Valley scored the first 6. Bobcats on an 8-4 run currently. If you come across the match on Facebook, You'll continue watching this matchup of two preseason top 4 teams from the 15th region. Number 1, Shelby Valley, number 4, Betsy Layne. If you want a better picture quality, head over to YouTube, Tune into the Justice Broadcasting Network. We'd love to have you. Jaden Gerald, the junior, will be in the service area. Couple of dribbles. Now the jump serve. Up off the top of the net. Riddle will set the attack from the left side. Ball will find the hardwood. Leads to another point for Shelby Valley. Now Micaiah Price to check in the junior, and Miss Price will head right back to the service area. Serves up, I think it's over the net. Birch over to Awesome, 2-hand push. Riddle, get it to Johnson. They're going to Linton in the middle. Big time swing. Leads to a point, and the sophomore, one of the more talented middles in the entire region. Good size, good leaper, good anticipation as well for a young player. Gerald with the bump, Awesome. Sloan from the left side, Elkins. Johnson will bump. Linton once again. Back to top times. They'll go to the middle, and she's coming big both times. Back-to-back points for the sophomore. It's a 13-8. But Crystal Allen says, give me a timeout. Appreciate you guys watching high school volleyball on the Justice Broadcasting Network. Quick timeout as we're back to action already. Price remains in the service area for the Wildcats. Leading this one 13-8. Gerald with a bump. Awesome with a set. Gerald back right attack. Falls short. So Shelby Valley's been able to hold off the run from Betsy Layne, respond with a few points in a row in themselves. Set. Sloan from the left side. The ball will find the hardwood and lead to a point for Betsy Layne. Molly Burchett, the libero, will check out. Janiyah Awesome will be in the service area. Aubrey Williams will check back in Bobcat, replacing Sanders. Awesome, one of the 10 juniors on the roster, will serve. Riddle over to Johnson. Will set. He'll come from the right side. Linton from the right side. Unsuccessful. Will be back-to-back points for the Bobcats. Janiyah. Awesome. Certainly in one zone that time. Linton from the right side. Gerald will get her hands on the volleyball. 2-hand push. Awesome. Riddle. Back row attack. Miscommunication leads to a point for Shelby Valley. Makes it 15-10. Lake and Keithley will check in. Janiyah Awesome will check out. And Savannah Churches will check in. Sanaya Linton will check out. Church, a sophomore, a very talented sophomore class for the Wildcats, and she'll be in the service area. Williams from the left side. Riddle back row attack. Anderson with a bump, unable to control, leads to another point for Shelby Valley. Church will remain in the service area. A couple of dribbles, serves up and over. Gerald, Keithley, Williams from the left side. Ball will find the hardwood that time. Betsy Layne gets back on the scoreboard. Linton will check back in. Church will check out. Now allow Elkins and Libero to check in for the Wildcats. Molly Birch and Libero will serve. Riddle will get over to Johnson. Little bump. Free ball coming. Perry will knock it over for the Wildcats. Over to Keithley. Sloan, free ball back and forth. Riddle to Johnson. She go cross court to Riley Perry on the left side. Her attack is successful. Excellent precision. Saw the back right corner was open, and Riley Perry, the junior, come up big. Caitlin Johnson, a talented sophomore class. The set will be in the service area. Gerald will push. Elkins with the bump. Riddle from the left side. The attack, it will fall short. It's at 17-12. Allow the senior Harlan Sloan to be in the service area. Up and over, real me. Check S. Price on the floor. Double block at the net. Leads to a point for Shelby Valley. Riley Perry will be in the service area. Couple of dribbles. Awesome with the set. Williams from the right side, two-hand push. Yeah, two-hand check, a double hit. The official will call it the official will officially call it a 4-hit violation. Serves up and over. Awesome with the second go to Gerald on the left side. Riddle from the left side attack, and that attack is successful. Makes it 20-12. Largest lead here in this first set. Perry, the junior, serves up and over. Awesome with the set. Gerald from the left side. Her attack. Ball will find the hardwood. Look for the team in white to go to 13 in white as much as possible. Kylie Sammons will check in. Aubrey Williams will check out. And Sammons will be in the service area for the Bobcats, trailing 20-13. Johnson, Riddle from the middle. Big time swing. Leads to a point for the Valley Wildcats. When you give 10 and black that much room, the defense, the entire right side of the defense for Betsy Layne had shifted to the left. And Riddle saw that left sideline open and drilled it. Ball on the hardwood, and Cherry Valley started to pull away in this one's 22-13. Elkin serves up and over. Awesome with a bump, unable to control it. Makes it 23-13. Couple of dribbles. Elkin serves up and over. Miller over to Awesome. A little net action there. Linton trying to make a play on it. Riddle from the left side. Her attack is unsuccessful. This is where Betsy Layne has to make a run if they want to stay in this one. Haley Parsons, the sophomore, in the service area. Trailing 23-14, serves up over. Elkins, get it to Johnson. Linton from the left side, big time swing, nice job. Salmons are getting on the floor. Gerald from the left side. The ball will bang around. It'll be a 4-hit violation. Leads to a point for Betsy Layne. Parsons remain in the service area, 23-15. Elkins with the bump. Johnson with the set. Riddle from the right side, attack. Parsons will bump up. Awesome. Anderson from the middle. Linton will get her hands on the volleyball. Riddle from the left side, the swing. Nice job of Betsy Layne defensively. Gerald with a two-hand push. Riddle once again with the finesse that time as Betsy Layne was preparing for the big swing from the junior, and she went with the finesse. That leads to a point, and this is a set point for the junior, Molly Riddle, being in the service area for the Wildcats. Couple of dribbles, serves up, and it's over. Awesome with a bump. Net action. And a point will be awarded to Shelby Valley, and they'll take this one 25-15. And that will wrap it up the first set. Appreciate you guys tuning in to high school volleyball on the Justice Broadcasting Network. BSN Sports, the largest provider of team sports equipment and apparel in the country. With over 35 Kentucky sales pros that live and service schools in every corner of Kentucky, BSN would like to thank all of our Kentucky coaches who truly are the heart of the game. While BSN Sports is the best at equipping athletes, coaches are the best at equipping lives. And that's the real final score. Learn more about how BSN can save you time off the field and court, giving you more time to impact the lives of student athletes. Contact your local BSN Sports sales pro today at visitbsnsports.com. Welcome back inside a Junior Newsom Arena.
Hang on. Every time, no joke.
Shelby Valley took the first one,
Never mind.
the first set, 25-16.
So will you tell me so I can write it? Okay, are you ready?
So what you're hearing is that
15,
we have a mock at the table.
3, 13.
Those guys do such a good job of running the game. Make sure everybody's in a proper rotation, helping the officials. Now we're ready to play. Harlan Sloan, the senior, be in the service area. Elkins will get over to Johnson. She'll push to Perry on the left side. She's blocked. Quick leaping by both teams. Johnson back to Perry on the left side. Keithley on the floor. Leads the point from Shelby Valley, though. Nice job. Both teams played until they hear the whistle. Alexis Miller will check in. Nia Austin will check in as well. Keithley and Sammons will check out. That's about Taylor Johnson, the sophomore, with the set. The quarterback of the offense. The service area. Birch will get over to Austin. We're going to go to Gerald on the left side. Big time swing. Nice job by Valley's defense. Riddle from the left side. Her swing is unsuccessful as it hits the tape and comes back on their side of the net. Leads to a point for Betsy Layne.
Yep, you're right. Yep.
Appreciate you guys tuning into the Justice Broadcasting Network for high school volleyball. Samuels will check back in. Aldridge Williams will check out, and Samuels will go to the service area. Tied at 1. Price over to Johnson. Perry from the right side shows some finesse. Ball finds the hardwood after it bangs around a couple of Bobcats. I apologize again. We have 24. I have 2 rosters for Shelby Valley. I don't have a 24 in either one. And she'll check in. Perry serves up and over. Gerald from the left side. Johnson with the bump. Riddle from left side. The swing. Tried that back left corner. Nice job by Sammons to swallow it up. Gerald tries the sideline and is wide. That leads to a point for Shelby Valley. Gerald thought she had something down that left sideline, just a tad bit wide. Leads to another point for Shelby Valley, 3-1. Perry serves up, that's over. Sammons will go to the ice with the bump. Parsons left side. Riddle and Parsons battling at the net. Riddle will win that one. So 4-1. Parsons was trying to show some patience there, letting Riddle come down to try to avoid the block, unable to do so, leads to a point for the Wildcats. Perry serves up and over. Sammons over to Gerald. Free ball upcoming to the Wildcats. Elkins, Riddle from left side, 2-hand push. Sammons on the floor. The bump. Awesome. Will set Gerald from left side. Showed some power. Nice job. A couple of blockers at the net for the Wildcats. Riddle with a free ball over to the Bobcats. Miller will bump. Awesome will set. 2-hand push from Parsons. Perry, Riddle, left side. Gerald will bump it up. Action at the net. That's Parsons with a push. Riddle from left side. The swing. Nice job by Burchett over to Sammons. The bump. Gerald with a 2-hand push. As it falls short, leads to another point for Shelby Valley. Makes it 5-1. Riley Perry will remain in the service area. Counted roster for the Wildcats, juniors, sophomores, and juniors. Awesome with the bump. Gerald from the left side. Her swing. The ball finds the hardwood, and she went cross court there, displayed the power. On that left side, Shaw saw the 4 spot open, and she tattooed it. Kaylee Parsons, a sophomore, will be in the service area. Couple of dribbles up and over. Nice hustle play there by Price, unable to run it down though. Okay, Price, the junior, checked out. Number 3 is Lindsey Baldwin running it down. Baldwin's a talented player for the Wildcats as well. Johnson needed to repair the tire. She got the shoe tied now. Now we're ready for Kaylee Parsons. Couple of dribbles. Up and over. The bump. Free ball coming to the Wildcats. He'll go to Sammons over to Isom. She'll set Gerald on the left side. Action at the net. Ball will find the hardwood. It could be a net violation. My apologies there. I thought they couldn't call it a net violation, but it said it was in. Excellent kill from Gerald on that left side, displaying the power back-to-back times for the Bobcats. Up and over. Johnson with the set, the push from the middle. That's Riddle will pump it over. Awesome will set. Gerald once again on the left side. Shows the power for the 3rd straight time, and the junior is willing her team right now to stay in this ball game. And we're tied at 5. Don't go anywhere, folks. Entertaining match so far, tied at 5 in the second set. Shelby Valley won the first one 25-16. Jaden Gerald, the junior for Betsy Layne, scored the last 3 points, displaying the power from that left side. Doing a nice job. She and Awesome got good rhythm right now. Look for Shelby Valley to maybe run 2 blockers her on that left side. Good volleyball match so far. Don't go anywhere. Tied at 5. Couple of dribbles. Now the serve. Johnson with the bumper, Riddle from the middle. The attack is going to be. The line judge said it was out of bounds. There's a little confusion if the ball was touched or not by Betsy Layne Bobcat. Line judge says it was out of bounds. Makes it 6-5, so the first time in the second set. Bobcats leading this one. Parson serves up and over. The push. Gerald from the left side. She's blocked at the net. Lindsay Baldwin hosting a block party for Shelby Valley. Tied at 6. Elkins, a sophomore, being the service area for the Wildcats. Miller over to Osmond. She'll set right side for Gerald. The attack will be wide. Shelby Valley has regained the lead 7-6. And Elkins remain in the service area. For the signal for serve. All ready to go. Miller will get over to Awesome. She'll set. Anderson from the left side. Here's the bump. Linton from the middle. Miller on the floor. Gerald once again on the left side. Shows some finesse on that one. And the ball will be out of bounds. Lead to another point for Shelby Valley. Now leading this one 8-6 in set number 2. Elkins serves up and it's over. Awesome with a bump. Gerald from the right side. Tried back that one spot. Nice job by Elkins to bump it up. Linton free ball. Birch it over to Awesome. Gerald from the left side. Her attack off the Toppling tape. Gives Valley their largest lead here in set number 2. Coach Crystal Allen says, give me a timeout. Shelby Valley won set 1, 25-16, leading this one in set 2, 9-6. You're watching high school volleyball on the Justice Broadcasting Network. We're ready for action. Here in Elkins remain in the service area with Wildcats leading 9-6. The serve is up and it's over. Salmons, her bump is long, unable to control the first ball over. Leads to the point. In the sport of volleyball, you have to be able to secure the first ball over. Get into the setter. Awesome will set, no two-hand push. The left back, Riddle from the left side. She's blocked at the net. Tonight, Awesome hosting a little block party for the Bobcats.
15-1, go 15.
Jaden Gerald being in the service area. Trailing 10-7. Gerald's had a heck of a game here, especially in this second set. The serve will be long. Will lead to Molly Riddle being in the service area for the Wildcats. Gerald for the Awesome. Look for Sloan. Two-hand push. Back left corner. Linton from the middle. Awesome. Anderson. Riddle. Johnson will set Riddle from back row. Sloan will bump over to Awesome. Going to go back to Sloan on the left side. Swing. Short. Leads to another point for Shelby Valley. Betsy Layne having a hard time finding that rhythm here in the second set. Riddle will remain in the service area. Gerald will bump. Awesome. Anderson from the right side. Riddle will get over to Johnson. She'll bump. The set will come to Riddle. Middle back attack. Sloan, free ball coming to Shelby Valley, and we'll say a 4-hit violation. Makes it 13-7. Coach Allen encouraging her team. Riddle serves up over Burchett. Awesome. Anderson in the middle. It's been all Shelby Valley. Leading this one 14-7. Riddle put down a couple of dribbles and she'll be in the service area. Awesome with the set. Anderson from the right side. Linton from the middle. The back right corner attack is successful. Makes it 15-7. All the rhythm is for the team from Robinson Creek, Shelby Valley. Both these teams 2-0 on the season. Off of Burchett's hands, out of bounds. Makes it 16-7. Betsy Layne started off hot in the second set. However, Shelby Valley gained control and has not looked back. That's an ace. As Molly Riddle's got in the service area, and they've had a hard time breaking her serve. 17-7. Up and over. Burchett, awesome. Back row attackman, Gerald. Nice job with the Wildcats defense to push. Sloan will get her to Austin. Her set. Going to go to Anderson in the middle. Her attack is swallowed up by the Wildcats defense. Left side attack is successful. Expands that lead to 11 for Shelby Valley at 18-7. This is the Shelby Valley offense that we were expecting. Coach Crystal Allen said she wanted a timeout and trailing this one 18-7. So it started off here in the second set. First set, it was Shelby Valley taking 25-16. Betsy Layne started off very quickly in the second set, but Shelby Valley has taken control of this one, tied it up at 7, and has expanded that lead to 11. They've had a hard time breaking the serve of Molly Riddle, who's going to the back left corner, back right corner, and then when Betsy Layne is able to control the volleyball, Shelby Valley's doing a nice job defensively. Stay tuned. Riddle remaining in the service area. Awesome. Gerald from the right side. Riddle. The push will come from the left side. Unsuccessful. They finally break Riddle's serve. Now allow Lake and Keithley to check in along with Aubrey Williams. Awesome and Salmons will check out for the Bobcats. And then the senior Lake and Keithley will go to the service area, trailing this one 18-8. Linton from the middle. All the Bobcats players' hands out of bounds. Micaiah Price will check in the junior. Leading this one 19-8. Taylor Johnson will check out for the Wildcats. Keithley will set. Gerald from the back row. Her attack. Nice job of Riddle will bump it up. Perry from the left side. Free ball. Gerald. Over to Keithley. Good hands. Sloan. Free ball. Elkins goes to Riddle, who will set. Linton from the middle. Keithley. Sloan from the left side. With the bump. Perry with the two-hand push. Sloan on the floor. Anderson able to control it. Makes it 20-8. With Johnson checking out, it's allowed Riddle to be the setter of this rotation. Coach Riddle was talking to me before the ball game how she likes to get more opportunities for Molly to set. Very soft hands, strong player all around. Again, you look at her statistics, a lot of kills, one of the state's leaders last year. Talented volleyball player. Gerald Sloan from the middle. Get her to Riddle, she'll set. Perry from the left side, her attack. Keithley will bump it up. Gerald, Riddle. Over to Price, Perry from the left side of the push. Ball will find the hardwood as it goes underneath the net. Makes it 21-8. And we have two players, and Gerald for Bobcats and Riddle for the Wildcats. Again, huge kill numbers, but very soft hands. They have the ability to set when needed. Gerald will set. Sloan with a bump, free ball. Get it to Riddle in the middle. She'll set Lynn, big time swing. As the sophomore, Sanaya Linton finds the back right corner. Give them a 22-8 lead. Price, couple of dribbles, serves up and over. Keithley. Ball does not get over the net. 23-8. Price, ready to go. Serves up over. Keithley off her hands. Unable to control that one, leads to another point, and this becomes set point. Bobcats trailing this one 24-8. Coach Crystal Allen looking down to the floor right now, not for sure what to do with her ball club. It started off so well in the second set. Shelby Valley took control. Price serves up and over. Keithley will control. Gerald with a two-hand push. Look it over to Riddle. She'll set. Perry from the left side. Her attack is blocked at the net. Aubrey Williams. She has that ability too, getting known for the power as far as on the kills, but she's one of the better defenders in the 58th district. Molly Burchett, the libero, be in the service area, trying to extend this set. And that's going to be a line violation. Good call by the line judge, and that will be. I'll wrap up set number 2, 25-9, Shelby Valley. So we appreciate you guys tuning in, watching high school volleyball on the Justice Broadcasting Network. Welcome back inside of Junior Newsom Arena, campus of Betsy Layne High School. As you can see, the down official making sure everybody is in the right rotation. Gary Justice, the Justice Broadcasting Network. Appreciate you guys joining us this evening. High school volleyball. Shelby Valley took the first set 25-16, took the second set 25-9. Looking to close things out here. The sophomore Taylon Johnson, the setter, will be in the service area first for the Wildcats. Couple of dribbles. Gerald will set, two-hand push. It's successful. Very crafty player. Allow the senior Harlan Sloan to be in the service area first for the Bobcats. Front row will be Anderson, Gerald, and Parsons. This rotation for the Bobcats. Sloan serves up and it's over. Elkins get over to Johnson. He'll set. Perry from the right side. A cross-court attack. Nice job of the Bobcats defensively. Sloan free ball to the Wildcats. Elkins will bump to Johnson at the net. On the floor, and the ball will be a 4-hit violation. And now lead to the first point of the second set for the Wildcats. Okay, Price will check out for the Wildcats, and you'll have Miller and Awesome will check in. Keithley and Sloan will check out for the Bobcats. This will be Riley Perry, sophomore. Serves up and is over. Awesome will set. Gerald from the left side. Big time swing. Riddle will bump it up. Now it's going to be a good call by the official. We'll call a replay. Correction, Riley Perry, the junior for Shelby Valley. So the discussions here, I'll explain here when I get a chance. Up and over. Miller will get over to Awesome. Attack from the left side. Johnson, Riddle from the left side, big time swing off of Gerald's hand. Miller on the floor. And the attack comes up short. So Coach Allen was saying the ball hit the ceiling and went across the net, so it should have been out of bounds, which I agree with Coach Allen, but the official gave a replay, which he may have saw something I did not see. Johnson, attack on the right side, and it's successful. Back in that 5 spot, which is that back right corner, precision down the sideline. Good top spin on the volleyball, and it knocked in. Perry, the junior, remained in the service area. And that serve will be out of bounds. Sammons will check in. Amari Anderson will check out. So the front line rotation for the Bobcats will be Awesome, Gerald, and Parsons. Riddle and Baldwin, a couple of the front row players this rotation for the Wildcats, leading at 3-2 in his third set. The set, Riddle from the middle, that big time swing by the junior leads to the 4th point in the set. When Johnson and Riddle is in that type of rhythm, watch out, 15th region. Elkins serves up and over. Miller with a bump, Awesome with a set. Gerald from the left side, the swing, the score. And the Betsy Layne is looking to extend this match to a 4th set. Look for 13 in the white to get as involved as much as possible. This is Kaylee Parsons in the service area, the sophomore. Pound to play as well. Perry will bump, Johnson will set. Linton from the left side, she's blocked at the net. Leads to a point for Shelby Valley. Betsy Layne ran 2 blockers at Linton that time. Just unable to control the volleyball. Riddle serves up and over. Awesome is going to set. Gerald from the right side. Cross-court attack is wide. Makes it 6-3. Riddle with a couple of dribbles. Serves up and it's over. Awesome with a set from right side is Gerald, and she's blocked at the net. Linton with a block party on a Thursday night inside of Junior Newsom Arena. Riddle with a couple of dribbles. Up and it's over. Williams will set. Gerald from the right side. She'll find the hardwood that time. Makes it 7-4. The junior Jaden Gerald be in the service area. Off of Elkins' hands, out of bounds. Let's call it an ace, folks. And 13 and wide, we'll have to do the majority of the scoring load for the Betsy Layne Bobcats remain in this one. Riddle off her hands. Johnson, Riddle with the 2-hand push. Sloan, awesome. There's the bump. Back right corner attack is out of bounds. As Gerald tried to show the finesse, tried him back in the 1 position. However, just a little too long. Makes it 8-5. That's going to allow Nakia Price, the junior, to check in. And she'll go directly to the service area for the Wildcats. That leads to a service error and another point for Betsy Layne. Janiyah Awesome being in the service area. We actually got a sub here. The down official was unaware of the sub. Now he sees it. Anderson will check in. Samuels will check out. So now you'll have Anderson, Sloan, and Williams on the front line for the Bobcats this rotation. Perry, Linton, and Johnson for the Wildcats. Nice job, Elkins getting on the floor. However, unable to get the volleyball back across the net. Leads to another point for Betsy Layne as they pull within 1 at 8-7. Awesome, a couple of dribbles, serves up and over. There's the bump. There's a set from Johnson. Linton from the right side. Big time swing. Nice job defensively by Gerald and Awesome. Riddle from the back row off of Gerald's hands, and they'll be out of bounds. It's a point for Shelby Valley. Gerald and Riddle going back and forth. Lindsey Baldwin will check in. And Savannah Church will check back in as well, and she'll go to the service area. Anderson from the left side. Johnson with a set. Perry from the left side. Nice job by Keithley. Baldwin over to Johnson. She'll set. Free ball that comes to the Bobcats. Sloan to Keithley. Sloan from the left side. The swing. Nice job by the Wildcats defensively. Riddle from the back row. Her attack. Nice job by Miley Burchett. Anderson from the right side off of Savannah Church's hands, out of bounds. Leads to a point for the Bobcats. Linton will check back in. Church will check out and allow Aaron Elkins, the libero, to return to the lineup. We have Miley Burchett now being in the service area. Trailing this one 9-8. Riddle to Johnson. Baldwin from the middle. She's blocked in the net by Parsons. Baldwin with the push. Gerald. Sloan from the left side. Ball will find the hardwood. Makes it 9-9. I'll keep Miley Burchett in the service area. Couple of dribbles up and it's over. Elkins over to Johnson. Perry from the left side. Gerald with the push in the back left corner. Baldwin from the middle. Anderson on the floor. Keithley. Sloan over 2 blockers. Nice job. Perry from the left side falling away. Excellent job by Riley Perry, the junior. Anderson from the right side to push. Johnson, Riddle, middle back attack. Gerald bump it up. Keithley with a bump. Sloan from the left side, big time swing. Touch at the net by Baldwin and Johnson from Shelby Valley. Perry from the left side. Keithley, Anderson, Price, Riddle on the floor, leads to a point for Betsy Layne. Excellent play by both teams on that one. Exciting volleyball action inside the Junior Newsom Arena. Don't go anywhere, folks. We're in set 3. Serves up and over. Johnson. Perry from the left side, blocked by Anderson. Riddle. Burchett over to Gerald. She'll set. Sloan from the left side, swing. Blocked in net by Baldwin. Out of bounds. Leads to another point for Betsy Layne. That is 3 straight points for Betsy Layne to claim 11-9 lead. And they're excited inside the Junior Newsom Arena. An exciting one. Shelby Valley took the first set 25-16, 25-9. We're 11-9 here in the third set. Betsy Layne, they've scored 3 straight to take the 11-9 to lead. They've been going to Sloan and Gerald for Betsy Layne. Look for Shelby Valley to go more to Riddle on their side offensively. This rotation, she's in the back row. Look for them to try to get a back row attack. Also look for both teams to make some defensive adjustments as well. Molly Burchett will remain in the service area. The junior, the libero, the defensive specialist. Give you a look here. Looks like maybe got something on the floor. Coach Allen, Crystal Allen, doing it all. The head coach. A little janitorial services there now. A little clean up. We're going to have a little water spillage. We'll make sure everybody's safe. Quick cleanup. Nice job, Coach Allen. Molly Birch will remain in the service area. Serves up and over. The set. Parsons unable to control it, leads to a point for Shelby Valley as they're able to stop the scoring run by Betsy Layne. And not allow Taylor Johnson to be in the service area. Coach Allen coaching up Parsons on that one to play through the volleyball. Johnson, the sophomore set, will be in the service area. Couple of dribbles, now the serve's up and over. Gerald Keithley's two-hand push from Sloan, that back right corner. Johnson, Riddle from the left side, big time swing, touch at the net. Ball will find the hardwood though, as Riddle's able to hit through 2 blockers and able to find the scoring zone. Shows the power that she has from the junior. Tied at 11. It's running, starting to run 2 blockers at Riddle. The attack from the left side off of Elkins' hands out of bounds. Good Betsy Layne lead back once again at 12-11. Harlan Sloan will be in the service area for the Bobcats. Up and over. Johnson with a bump. Perry from the right side, blocked at the net. That's Gerald and Parsons off of Betsy Layne's player's hands out of bounds. We're tied at 12. Price will check out for the Wildcats. Miller and Awesome will check in for the Bobcats, allowing Sloan and Keithley to check out. Tied at 12 in set number 3. Riley Perry being the service area for the Wildcats. Up and over, Miller will control it. Over to Awesome with a bump at the net. Joust action. Riddle from the left side. Gerald with a hit. The key is going to be, is it out of bounds? Let's see what happens. It's going to be out of bounds. That'll lead to a point for Shelby Valley.
Okay, I didn't see it hit the pole, but I believe it. I believe it.
Perry remained in the service area. Leading this one 13-12. Awesome. Gerald from the left side blocked at the net. That's Baldwin involved in that block, that double block. Back right corner attack. Nice job, Riddle from the left side. Cross court attack. Gerald over to Awesome. The set. Go back to Gerald on the left side. Over two blockers. Burchett over to Awesome. Parsons from the middle. Johnson with the bump. Riddle from left side. Two-hand push. On the floor. What Molly Riddle just did is extremely difficult, as two blockers are coming out here expecting the power, and she just finessed it over both blockers for the score. 14-12. Awesome. Back left attack. Nice job by Elkins to swallow that one up. Riddle from the left side. Big time swing. That's long. Makes it 14-13. Salmons will check in for Amari Anderson. Kylie Salmons, the junior, will be in the service area. Off of Perry's hands, out of bounds. Tied at 14. Salmons with a couple of dribbles. Perry over to Johnson. Riddle from the middle. Back at 3 straight for Betsy Layne as they claim a 15-14 lead in set number 3. Salmons, couple of dribbles, serves up and over. Elkins. Shelby Valley is unable to control that one, and it is all Betsy Layne right now, as they claim a 2-point lead at 16-14. Salmons remain in the service area. 4 straight for the Bobcats. Johnson, Riddle, big time swing, big time score. How do you stop a scoring run? You go to your best player. That's Molly Riddle. There's no disrespect to her teammates, because this ball club is full of great players. Number 10 is just next level. Elkins in the service area, serves up and over. Miller, awesome. Gerald from the left side, big time swing. Linton got her hands on the volleyball. Riddle, nice touch at the net. Back-to-back points for number 10 in the black jersey. So she single-handedly tied this game up at 16. Elkins serves up and over. Miller with a bump. Burchett with a bump. Free ball upcoming. Salmons will knock it over. Linton. Johnson will go back to Linton in the middle. Big time swing. She's blocked at the net. Kaylee Parsons. Jaden Gerald hosting a block party. And you're invited on the Justice Broadcasting Network as they regain the lead 17-16. Kaylee Parsons, a couple of dribbles. So the sophomore serves up and over. Riddle will get over to Johnson. Go back to Riddle on the right side. 2-hand push. Blocked in net by Gerald. 2-hit violation called on Molly Riddle. The official must say her hands were separated on the push. Parsons will stay in the service area. Up and it's over. Elkins. Johnson. Williams. Linton at the net. Put her ability on display there as she saw the open spot, and it was that number 2 spot, that front right corner. She found it for the point, 18-17. Riddle serves up, and it is not over as it goes into the net as Betsy Layne will now take a 19-17 lead. Harlan Sloan will return to the lineup as Alexis Miller will check out. Jaden Gerald, the junior, will be in the service area for the Bobcats. Lead this one 19-17. They're trailing in the whole match 2-0. You can see it at the bottom of the scoreboard. Serve, Elkins. Johnson, Linton from the middle. Big time swing by the sophomore. Leads to the point for Shelby Valley. she was able to turn her shoulders one way and hit the volleyball back to the other. So she turned her shoulders to the left, hit the volleyball to the right. Hit to the point. Okay, Price serves up and over. Sloan from the left. Her attack is wide. We're tied at 19.
Timeout. Timeout.
Coach Allen says, give me a timeout. Set one went to Shelby Valley 25-16. Set two went to Shelby Valley 25-9. Then here at Shelby Valley in set three, we're tied at 19. Been a fun match to watch so far tonight. Appreciate you guys tuning in to the Justice Broadcasting Network for high school volleyball. The Stars have come to play here in set three. Jaden Gerald for the Bobcats. Miley Riddle for the Wildcats. Micaiah Price will be in the service area. Gerald. Awesome. Williams from the middle. Big time swing off a Wildcats player's hand out of bounds. Main point to Betsy Layne. Keithley and Anderson will check back in for the Bobcats. Awesome and Sammons will check out. Senior Keithley serves up over. Riddle to Johnson. Perry from the left side. Across court attack. Miscommunication. Free ball up coming to the Wildcats. Riddle will get it to Johnson for bump. Perry from the left side to push. Sloan will get it over to Gerald. She'll sit. Nice job. Nice scramble drill coming. Leads to a point though for Betsy Layne as they claim a 21-19 lead here in the third set. Excellent job in this rotation. Gerald will be the setter for Betsy Layne. Displayed her ability to score the volleyball there. Riddle with a bump. Johnson with a set. Perry from the left side with a tip. Betsy Layne has to scramble a lot of open spots right now. Look for Shelby Valley to take advantage. Lynn, the attack. Nice job by Harlan Sloan. Free ball upcoming. Lynn swing. Ball finds the hardwood, makes it 21-20. Right now Shelby Valley has Betsy Layne scrambling defensively. This back left corner is open most of the time, so look for the Wildcats to take advantage. Savannah Church, the sophomore, will serve. Keithley, Gerald, Anderson from the left side. On the floor, nice job by Riley Perry. Riddle from the back row. Sloan will bump. Gerald will hit from the right side, cross court. Perry from the left side, a tip. Sloan, Gerald, back to Sloan. The swing. Perry off her hand. Out of bounds. Leads the Bobcats, leading this one 22-20. And the libero, Miley Burchett, is junior in the service area. Riddle on the floor. Nice job by Johnson. Riddle from the middle. Burchett. Sloan. Anderson able to control it. Leads to a point for Shelby Valley, 22-21. Taylor Johnson being in the service area for the Wildcats. Couple of dribbles. Don't go anywhere, folks. This is a good one. 22-21. Serves up and over from the lefty. Gerald. Two-hand push. Back right corner. Price to Johnson over to Riddle. The attack is wide. Leads to a point. Makes it 23-21. Betsy Layne. Harlan Sloan will be in the service area for the Bobcats. The senior serves up and it's over. Riddle over to Johnson. He'll set. Riddle from the left side. Her attack is short off the top of the net. That leads to set point for the Bobcats, 24-21. Couple of dribbles. The set, Perry from the right side, cross-court attack, blocked to net by Gerald. The push from Johnson, Burchett. Gerald from the left side, cross-court attack, Price on the floor, nice job. Johnson with a bump, real free ball to the Bobcats. Burchett over to Gerald on the left side, the push. Elkins, Johnson, Riddle from the left side, two-hand push. Parsons, Gerald back left corner attack is wide. Makes it 24-22. Price will check out for the Wildcats. Miller and Ison will return for the Bobcats with Sloan and Keithley checking out. Allow the junior Riley Perry be in the service area for the Wildcats. Miller on the floor, Anderson from the middle. Elkins over to Johnson, Riddle from the left side. Big time swing blocked and net off of the Shelby Valley player's hands. And the Bobcats will take set number 3, 25-22 in an excellent played volleyball match. Check that set. We got more to play here. Appreciate you guys watching high school volleyball on the Justice Broadcasting Network. Welcome back inside of the Junior Newsom Arena for high school volleyball. Just got word Bella Gravely is 24. My roster, I have 2 14s. I have Sophie Reed and Bella both being 14, but Bella Gravely is 24. Seeing a lot of action, played well tonight too for the Wildcats. Harlan Sloan being in the service area, up and over Riddle. Johnson, Perry from the left side, touch at the net. Leads to the first point of the fourth set. Going to Shelby Valley. Taylor Johnson will be in the service area. The lefty serves up and over. Anderson with the right side, the swing. Nice job by Price, get on the floor. Awesome. Gerald from the left side, she's blocked at the net. Lindsey Baldwin and Riley Perry hosting a little block party here to start off the fourth set. Wildcats leading this one 2-0. Appreciate you guys tuning in to the Justice Broadcasting Network for high school volleyball. up and over off of Anderson's hand. Leads to a third consecutive point for the Wildcats. Taylon Johnson started this game off in set number 1 with 6 straight points from the service area. That serve will be long. Salmons will check in for Anderson. That'll allow Kylie Salmons, the junior, to go to the service area. Again, one of 10 juniors on the roster for the Bobcats. Johnson will set. Perry from the right side, the tip. Gerald from the left side, big time swing. Riddle, nice job to dig it out. Two-hand push, back left corner. Sloan will get it over to Isom. Gerald from the left side, she's blocked at the net. Out of bounds, leads to a point for the Bobcats. Now trailing this one 3-2. Salmons with a couple of dribbles, serves up and over. Price over to Johnson. Riddle from left side, off of Betsy Layne's hands, out of bounds. Give another kill to 10 and black. And Bella Gravely, the freshman, will check in, replacing Price. And Riley Perry, the junior, will be in the service area for Shelby Valley. Isom will set. Gerald from the left side, off the Shelby Valley player's hands, out of bounds. Closes the gap to 4-3. Kaylee Parsons will be in the service area. At the net, Aubrey Williams, Jaden Gerald combine on the kill for the Bobcats. We're tied at 4. Couple of dribbles and the serves up and over. Johnson, Riddle, two-hand push. Williams, Isom. Williams in front of the front, nice job by Riddle. Johnson with the push to the back row. Isom unable to handle that one as the ball finds the hardwood. Makes it 5-4. Parsons with a couple of dribbles. Riddle from the middle. Ball finds the hardwood as the Bobcats defense had a big hole right in the middle of the floor. Riddle's able to find that one. Aaron Elkins will be in the service area. Off of Burt's hand, out of bounds, leads to another point. This rotation, I love this front row right now for Shelby Valley. You have Riddle, Linton, and Gravely. Linton and Gravely, you'll be challenged to find two taller players in the 15th region, very athletic as well. Then you throw in Molly Riddle. That trio is going to be tough to handle in the 59th. Right side. Williams back right corner, leads to a point for the junior. And we're tied at 6 in the 4th set. First set, 25-16 Valley. Second set, 25-9 Valley. The third set, it was 25-22 Betsy Layne. We're tied at 6 in the 4th set. This is the junior, Jaden Gerald, in the service area. Net violation leads to a point for Shelby Valley. Molly Riddle in the service area. Linton at the net with Williams. Joust action. Isom will set. Williams from the middle as she's blocked at the net. Sloan with the push to the back left corner. Johnson, Linton, Gerald over to Isom. Williams from the middle, she'll push with the two hands. Ball finds the hardwood. Betsy Layne has to adjust their offense because of Linton and Gravely, what they're doing defensively. They're disrupting their entire offensive attack right now, and Betsy Layne has to shift their attack on the fly. They're doing a good job of it. We're tied at 7. Two talented teams. Awesome serves up over Riddle will play. Johnson over to Linton in the middle. Her attack. Gerald. Awesome with a two-hand push. Back right corner. Linton from the middle. Big time swing. Leads to a point for Shelby Valley. Price will check in. Gravely will check out for the Wildcats as Keithley will check in. Awesome will check out for the Bobcats. Okay, a Price will go to the service area. The junior. Couple of dribbles. Up and over. Keithley with a set. Free ball. Gerald in the back right corner. Give it to Price. Riddle will set. Perry with a free ball. Back left corner. Keithley. Burchell will hustle down. Free ball upcoming. Riddle will get it to Johnson. She'll set. We'll go to Linton in the middle once again. Nice job by Gerald to dig it out. Sloan will bump it out of bounds. It's another point for Shelby Valley. Now leading this one 9-7. Couple of dribbles. Price serves up and over. Gerald. Anderson from the left side. Nice job. Perry from the left side. Burchell will dig it out. Sloan with a push. Elkin. Linton once again. They're feeding her this rotation. Keithley with a hook-hand push to the number 4 zone. Perry with the push. Betsy Layne is out of kilter defensively right now as that one falls. They had 4 players in this front right corner for Betsy Layne. And it was just out of kilter defensively. And Coach Alex is giving a timeout, trailing this one 10-7. Well, I've been noticing here for Betsy Layne, the front row of Riddle, Linton, and Gravely has really caused a lot of problems for Betsy Layne. They're overshifting their defense now. They're leaving a lot of open spots on the floor, and that's causing a lot of miscommunication, players bumping into each other. So good call by Coach Allen to call a timeout there, kind of settle the troops down, make sure everybody's knowing what they're doing defensively. For Shelby Valley, again, we have Riddle, Gravely, and Linton up front row. We also throw in Lindsey Baldwin. They have such a talented crew. Riley Perry hitting from the left side, too. Excellent volleyball match. 10-7 here in the 4th set. Appreciate you guys tuning in, watching high school volleyball on the Justice Broadcasting Network. Be interesting to see how the adjustments both coaches will make coming out of the timeout. Serves up and over. Sloan on the push. Johnson, Linton once again from the middle. Leads to another point, makes it 11-7. 12 in the black jersey right now. They're feeding her this rotation. And why not? Gerald Williams from the right side, cross-court attack, nice job. Johnson will set Linton once again. Sloan will bump it up. Still Betsy Layne shifts defensively. Linton from the middle, blocked at the net by Williams. However, the ball will fall on Betsy Layne's side. Makes it 12-7, the largest lead here in the 4th set for Shelby Valley. Gerald, Keithley, Sloan with a push. Johnson, Linton from the middle once again. Williams, they battle. Ball will find the hardwood, and there'll be a point to Betsy Layne. Williams and Linton has been quite a battle there tonight. I love watching. A libero, Miley Birch will be in the service area. A couple of dribbles. Now she's ready to go. That serve will be long. Lindsey Baldwin will return to the lineup. Linton will check out, and Savannah Church will check in. And she'll get in the service area, the sophomore. Gerald on the right side. Nice job by Riddle to bump it up. Perry from the left side. Swing. Ball finds the hardwood. Another point for Shelby Valley. Savannah Church puts down a couple of dribbles. Serves up and over. Gerald over to Keithley. Parsons with the push. The bump. Baldwin with the free ball. Parsons over to Gerald. The two-hand push. Ball found the hardwood. Crafty move by the junior to score the point. She saw the defensive rotation for Shelby Valley. Saw the opening in the middle of the floor. And then we use the finesse. 14-9. Sloan serves up over Elkins, over to Johnson. Perry from the left side is blocked at the net. Yeah, 4-hit violation, as the official said. The ball did not go across the top of the net. Excuse me, at the top of the tape, came back, causing the 4-hit violation. 14-10. Johnson will get the set. Riddle from the back row. Burchett with a bump. Keithley will set. Gerald, two-hand push. Back left corner. Nice job by Riddle. Price. Perry, free ball upcoming. Be outside the antenna. Makes it 14-11. Coach Riddle's telling the players to get better passes. Concentrate on your fundamentals. Riddle from the back row, back left corner attack. Sloan, Gerald, the tip. On the floor, Price, unsuccessful to get the bump the volleyball up, makes it 14-12, and Coach Riddle says, give me a timeout. Appreciate you guys tuning in, watching high school volleyball on the Justice Broadcasting Network. Quick timeout. Betsy Layne on a little bit of run within 14-12. Sloan serves up and over. Elkins over to Johnson. Baldwin from the middle. Keithley. Ball finds the hardwood. Well, Johnson being in the service area, the lefty, the setter. Awesome. Gerald from the left side. And attack will be long. Getting to the fourth set, you wonder maybe fatigue starting to set in. Starting to see a lot of players starting to lean back when they hit the volleyball. You got to stay on top and hit the volleyball down. Leaning back causes you to hit the volleyball longer. The net violation leads to a point for Betsy Layne. It's a 16-13. Salmons will check in. Anderson will check out for Betsy Layne. Then Salmons will go to the service area. Appreciate you guys tuning in. Justice Broadcast Network, and encourage you guys to subscribe for high school volleyball all season long. Perry from the right side. Salmons over to Burchett. Gerald from the left side. Swing. Price off her hands, out of bounds. The first time we called Gerald's name on scoring a point in a long time. 16-14 in the fourth set. They'll need 13 in the white to come up big the rest of the way. Betsy Layne looking to force a fifth set. Shelby Valley looking to close it out. And that violation leads to a point for Shelby Valley. Gravely will turn to the lineup as Price will check out. Riley Perry, the junior, will serve. Awesome will set. Gerald from the left side. Elkins over to Johnson. Baldwin with a two-hand push, and it's long. It's a 17-15 as Williams will check back in. Burchett will check out for the Bobcats. Now the sophomore Kaylee Parsons will serve for Betsy Layne. Johnson will set. Riddle from the middle, two-hand push. Ball will find the hardwood. Right now, Betsy Layne is guessing defensively when Riddle was setting Miley Riddle. Riddle has shown the ability to hit to the left corner or the right corner. Betsy Layne is spreading their defense out, and she's hitting the volleyball where the defensive players are not. Aaron Elkins serves up, over. Burchett will find an awesome right side. Gerald, the tag. Johnson. Riddle from the left side, the push. Awesome. Gerald from the left side. Blocked at the net. However, will go out of bounds. Nice job by Linton and Gravely to create that double block on the left side. However, they're unable to keep the volleyball in bounds. Makes it 18-16. Harlan Sloan will check back in the lineup. And Jaden Gerald be in the service area. That serve is long. Makes it 19-16. Riddle serves up. Back-to-back service errors for both teams. Makes it 19-17. Lake and Keithley return to the lineup as Austin will check out. Anderson will check back in as Sammons will check out for Betsy Layne. The senior Lake and Keithley will be in the service area for the Bobcats. Johnson will set. Linton from the middle off of Sloan's hand. Unable to control it, leads to another point for Shelby Valley. Makes it 20-17 as Price will check in and Gravely will check out for the Wildcats. Bright future for 24 in black. Bella Gravely. Price serves up and over. Keithley. Anderson from the left side. The attack is long. Makes it 21-17. Coach Allen said, let's go, let's go, let's go. Got hit down on the volleyball. Burchett, free ball coming. Gerald will knock it over. Riddle over to Johnson to set. Lynn from the middle, she's blocked. Nice job by Aubrey Williams. Riddle from the back row, she's blocked back-to-back times by Aubrey Williams, one of the most talented defenders in the 58th district. Big time play to keep her ball club in this one. And Williams will check out as Molly Burchett will move into the service area for the Bobcats. Riddle over to Johnson. Linton from the right side. Nice job by Gerald to dig it out. Anderson from the right side, hitting with the left hand. Perry from the left side, touched at the net. Gerald, two-hand push. Riddle will get over to Johnson. Go Linton in the middle once again. Keithley unable to control it, leads to a point for Shelby Valley, makes it 22-18. Church will check in, Linton will check out. Allow Church to go in the service area. Lindsey Baldwin will check in while Elkins will check out. And Coach Allen says, give me a timeout, we'll keep it right here. Set one went to Shelby Valley 25-16. Set two went to Shelby Valley 25-9. Set three went to Betsy Layne 25-22. We're in set four with Shelby Valley leading this one 22-18. Appreciate you guys tuning in to the Justice Broadcasting Network for high school volleyball. Again, I want to encourage you guys to subscribe on the YouTube channel. Hit that little bell to get notified of high school volleyball all season long. Or if you prefer to watch on Facebook, my name is Gary Justice. Send me a friend request. Happy to be along on the ride with you all season long. Savannah Church will put down a couple of dribbles. Now she'll serve up and over. Keithley. Gerald. Sloan from the right side. The attack will be long. It's a 23-18 in this danger zone right now for Betsy Layne, who will have to play perfect the rest of the way to force a fifth set. Gerald over to Keithley. Gerald from the back row. Perry, Johnson. Riddle from the back row. Keithley. Anderson from the right side, from the left hand. Ball will find the hardwood. It's a 23-19. Linton will check in, Church will check out, and Elkins will check in for Linton. Harlan Sloan, the senior, be in the service area. Service area leads to match point for Shelby Valley. Alexis Miller and Janiyah Austin will check in. Keithley and Sloan will check out for Betsy Layne. Taylor Johnson, the sophomore. The lefty, the setter, serve. Miller will bump, Austin will set. Gerald from the left side. The attack is unsuccessful. And now lead to a 25-19 set 4 win for Shelby Valley as they'll take this one 3-1. Impressive match. Both teams played extremely well. Two of the top 4 teams in the 15th region, Shelby Valley, come in as the preseason #1 team. Betsy Layne, the 4th rated team, and these two teams played well all night long. Talented players both ways. Shelby Valley moves to 3-0 on the season. Betsy Layne moves to 2-1. Both teams will participate in the Pikeville tournament taking place on Saturday. The Champions of the Mountain Classic is always a great tournament over there as well. So we appreciate you guys tuning in to the Justice Broadcasting Network for high school volleyball. And please remember, it's always a great day to be a Bear.